What is up everyone and welcome back to the MMA Zone. Today we are talking about Arman Tsarukyan, who says Ilia Topuria has not been truly tested in the UFC. In a recent interview, Arman explained that he believes Ilia has not faced anyone who was fully in their prime. He said many of Ilia's opponents were either compromised before the fight or past their best days. Before we continue, make sure to leave a like on the video to help support the channel. This is what Arman had to say during the interview. He said that Ilia has not fought anyone who is truly on form right now. He believes Ilia needs to fight someone like himself or Islam Makhachev. According to Arman, Ilia needs an opponent who can wrestle and who is active and at their peak. He mentioned that Volkanovski had already been knocked out and had been through a lot before their fight. He also claimed that Max Holloway is mainly fighting for money at this stage. Arman said that if Ilia can get past both him and Islam, then he would truly deserve to be considered one of the best fighters of all time. Do you agree with Arman's comments, or do you think he is just trying to secure a fight with Ilia Topuria? Let us know in the comments below. Now let us move on to some UFC updates. Ahead of this weekend's fight card featuring Gabriel Bonfim and Randy Brown, here are the latest updates. Giga Chikadze recently revealed his next UFC fight during an interview on the Fight Hop podcast. He stated that he will be fighting Kevin Jessutt on a UFC Vegas card scheduled for December 13th. Giga is currently on a 2-fight losing streak while Jessutt is undefeated in the UFC. Next, Kayla Harrison is planning on fighting soon. During an episode of Death Row MMA with Jorge Masvidal, Harrison hinted that a fight with Amanda Nunes could happen sooner rather than later. She explained that she wants enough time to recover before the UFC White House event. She also mentioned Ronda Rousey as a possible opponent.
I can't say that. It's not booked yet.
It's not booked yet?
It's not. I mean, it's...
You can tell nobody. You can tell me. I'm not going to tell nobody.
It's a fight that we all want to see happen. And it's going to happen sooner rather than later.
Sooner rather than later.
Mm-hmm.
Is it around a very patriotic celebration?
Before that, my perfect world, I fight soon. And then I fight again at the White House.
Okay.
Yeah. But for sure, I'm going to be on the White House card. I'm the only American champion. No, for sure, I'm not done. I'm gonna whoop her real quick. And then, I mean, in my perfect world...
it is your world.
In my perfect world, like, either Valentina beats Whaley, and then we do like a...
Think Valentino come up with 35?
I mean, I hope so. Why not? Or everybody been talking about how Ronda's coming back, so that would be great. Just to like...
Nah, but I love Ronda. She's been out too long. You can't do it. The Ronda.
Or whoever's next in line. Like, I literally don't care.
Next we have Mams Taylor revealing Tony Ferguson next fight. During an interview with Ariel Helwani, Taylor announced that Ferguson will be competing on the Misfits card scheduled for December 20th. At the moment, there is no confirmation on who his opponent will be.
Yeah, he will be. And
what do you mean? I guess I could say you would be the guy.
Well, I'm giving you an exclusive.
Oh, I understand. Okay.
Yeah, we weren't going to announce that. I'm not going to announce his opponent, but
fair.
Tony will be, and we'll be unifying that belt one way or another, and you know, it'd be great to have him back. Honestly, I've gotten to know Tony really well, and again, such a humble, cool guy, and I'm excited.
Waldo Cortez Acosta shows the aftermath of an eye poke. Waldo Cortez Acosta recently shared an update on social media following his fight. For those who missed it, Waldo was poked in the eye during an exchange with Despain. Despite the eye poke, Waldo chose to continue fighting and went on to knock out his opponent moments later. After the fight, Waldo posted a video from the doctor's office similar to a moment fans saw with Tom Aspinall. He later appeared in an interview where he showed the current condition of his eye and provided an update on his recovery. Next, Alex Pereira recreates a Dana White video. Alex Pereira shared a funny clip on social media where he recreated a viral video involving Dana White. In the original clip, Mike Tyson jokingly kicked Dana White out of a seat on a private plane. Alex Pereira recreated a similar moment and posted the video online, which quickly caught the attention of fans.
I like to see. Hey, come on. I like to see. I like that.
Nice. Music. Islam Makhachev fishing after training. Lastly, we have a clip of Islam Makhachev going fishing in between training sessions. He shared the video on social media showing how he relaxes and unwinds while staying active during his training camp.
Почти под мост закинул. How's Ken going? Going very well. Now it's almost 5 p.m. Waiting for the second.
Sean O'Malley praises Umar Nurmagomedov following his UFC win. After Umar Nurmagomedov hard-fought victory at UFC 321 against Mario Bautista, he has been receiving a lot of praise for his performance. It now appears that Sean O'Malley is also joining that list. During a recent podcast, O'Malley spoke highly of Umar, calling him a very skilled striker and grappler with an outstanding team around him. He even went as far as to say that Umar is one of the best fighters in the division.
Mario versus Umar, god damn it, Umar's so good. He's so skilled, such a good striker, so good at grappling. Just got such a good team behind him.
I got so pumped when Mario dropped him though.
Oh, he threw that kick and he ran into the knee. I was jumping up and down. I was so excited. But yeah, Umar's skill for skill. I feel like he's one of the best guys in the division, if not the best guy in the division. But yeah, I mean, the division's so interesting right now. Who does he fight next? Yeah, the whole division. I mean, we got Marab versus Peter coming up. I don't have a fight booked. Umar doesn't have a fight booked. Eamon's calling me out. People are saying I'm fighting Song. It's like, what's gonna happen? Who would you guys rather fight? Song Yadong? And Eamon's a hobby.
Don't know who the hell
either of them are.
No, I know.
Song Yadong's from
probably China, maybe.
Holy.
Would you be interested in seeing Sean O'Malley versus Umar Nurmagomedov? Let us know in the comments. Francis Ngannou responds to Jake Paul call-out. Jake Paul boxing match against Gervonta Davis has officially been cancelled. After the news broke, Jake posted a lengthy message on social media criticizing Davis and explaining why the fight fell apart. He apologized to the undercard fighters and his team and stated that he is moving on to the next opponent with his usual message of anyone, anytime, anyplace. After speculation that the fight would be cancelled due to Davis' legal issues, Jake Paul publicly called out Nate Diaz and Francis Ngannou as possible replacements. Francis Ngannou later responded and made it clear that he was not interested. Francis said it was disrespectful to even compare him to Gervonta Davis due to the massive weight and size difference. He explained that Jake team reached out asking for a replacement, and when they mentioned a fight between Jake and Francis, he was confused and immediately shut it down. Francis said it was not about money and that the fight simply made no sense for him. Shortly after, Jake Paul responded on social media saying that Francis was scared after being humiliated in boxing and claimed that Francis would be an easy fight. Francis quickly fired back, telling Jake to choose his words wisely and warning him to stay in his lane. Francis also referenced Jake's involvement with Mike Tyson, saying someone needed to discipline him for that situation. Now the question is, do you think Jake Paul is serious about calling out Francis Ngannou, or is he just trying to create headlines before his official opponent is announced? Adding to the situation, former UFC heavyweight champion Junior Dos Santos also called out Jake Paul in a video posted online. Junior said that early in Jake's career he fought opponents he knew he could beat, but now he has faced real competition. Junior believes no one can say Jake is not a real fighter anymore, and he wants his chance to step in as the replacement. He believes the fight is completely possible.
Look guys, I'm here to share something with you guys, something very important actually, something that I never thought would be possible before, but now somehow I do. I think it is possible, I'm here to challenge Jake Paul for that boxing fight. But wait, don't judge me now. Wait a bit, let me explain the thing, At the beginning, Jake Paul was fighting little guys, and then he was winning the fights, and then he started fighting like real fighters, but grapplers, and he was winning the fights, and people were saying, but he only fights grapplers, and then he fought strikers, but they said, he only fighting old guys. And then somehow he was fighting real striking guys, MMA striking guys, young, old, whatever. He was winning the fights. But then they said, okay, but he's not fighting real boxers, he's not for real. And then he went out there and he fought a real boxer and he lost the fight, but he lost by split decision. So today, nobody can say this guy's not a fighter. He is a boxing fighter and he's good. He has been beating people, Jake Davis is out of the fight. And with the challenge that he made, he was also challenging Anthony Joshua, who's a heavyweight. And that's my point. And that's when I start believing, to fight Jake Paul, it would be a reality, it would be possible, So, and when I saw Tank Davis going out of the fight, I told myself, man, that's the opportunity, not just for me to go there and do a real boxing fight, but also to Jake Paul, to show the whole world, how he can fight a heavyweight. And that's what I tell you, Jake Paul, let's fight. I'll replace Tank Davis on this fight, or for November, for December.
Do Do you want to see Jake Paul take on UFC legend Junior Dos Santos as the replacement for Gervonta Davis? Who do you think would win that boxing match? Let us know your pick in the comments below. UFC releases a statement following the betting scandal. The UFC released an official statement yesterday after reports of suspicious betting activity surfaced surrounding the Isaac Dulgarian vs Yadier Del Valle fight. As we previously reported, unusual movement in the betting lines raised concerns leading up to the matchup. Shortly after our episode went live, Ariel Helwani addressed the situation on his show and provided more details. Ariel confirmed that the UFC was fully aware of the suspicious betting activity before the fight took place. He explained that the promotion gave Dulgarian the option to continue with the fight or withdraw. According to Ariel, Isaac informed the UFC that nothing suspicious was happening on his end and that he was ready to compete. Ariel also said he contacted multiple people from Dulgarian team and they were equally shocked by everything that unfolded over the weekend, especially given Isaac's reputation as a high-level and respected fighter. Despite all of this, Ariel expressed surprise that the UFC did not simply remove the fight from the card. He pointed out that it was not a major matchup and could have easily been pulled without much backlash from fans. In that sense, Ariel's argument makes sense. If the fight had been a main event or a title bout, it would be more understandable why the UFC chose to move forward. But given the circumstances, many fans are now questioning whether the fight should have gone on at all.
In this case, the UFC should have just pulled the fight. What's the point? Just pull the fight. There's nothing in the contract that states you can't pull the fight. Pull the fight. Why lead yourself to this? To be clear, I don't think the UFC had anything to do with any sort of nefarious activity. Nothing that has been said to me would suggest that in any way, shape, or form. But if there are clear signs of some weird stuff going on, some weird gambling activity going on, if he's not quite acting himself back there, pull the fight. Why? Like, it's not worth it. It's a mid-tier fight on an Apex card.
Later that afternoon, the UFC officially released a statement regarding the situation. According to Aaron Bronstetter, the UFC issued the following statement. Like many professional sports organizations, the UFC works with an independent betting integrity service to monitor wagering activity on its events. The UFC betting integrity partner IC360 monitors wagering on every UFC event and is currently conducting a thorough review of the facts surrounding the Dulgarian vs Del Valle bout that took place on Saturday, November 1st. The UFC stated that it takes these allegations very seriously and emphasized that along with the health and safety of its fighters, nothing is more important than the integrity of the sport. As all of this was unfolding yesterday, even more shocking news surfaced. Let us move on to multiple UFC fighters revealing payouts for throwing fights. During an episode of Ariel Helwani's show, he claimed that he is aware of multiple fighters who have been offered money to throw fights. Ariel explained that this is becoming a serious and growing issue for the UFC and the sport as a whole. This is what he had to say during his show.
This is not an isolated incident. And what I mean by that is, I have talked to multiple people who have either experienced or know of others who experience situations where they have been approached about their willingness to do something like this. So I have been told by multiple people that they have been approached, they have been talked to and said, are you interested in this? Are you interested in throwing a fight for X amount of dollars? Believe that's what happened with Darrick Minner. And all signs right now are pointing to something of that sort happening here. This is a massive issue for the UFC. And when you consider, now I haven't been told this part that I'm about to say, but when you consider the questionable refereeing as of late, you can't help, I said this last week, you can't help but let your mind go there as well, because there's no other possible explanation for some of the wacky stuff that we have seen as of late. And it's very easy to do. It's extremely easy to do. We've seen it. We've now seen it in broad daylight, multiple.
As the clips continued to circulate on social media, UFC veteran Vince Morales went on Twitter and revealed that he was once offered money to throw a fight. In a now deleted tweet, Morales wrote that all the talk about throwing fights is crazy and that he had been approached about doing it. He said it was not something he could live with, even though he ended up losing the fight anyway. When a fan asked how much money he was offered, Morales replied that it was $70,000, which he described as pennies considering how serious the situation was. Cage Side Press later reached out to Morales to clarify when the incident happened. He explained that it took place a long time ago during fight week in the first week of the UFC Apex era. Morales said it happened casually in passing and that he did not even take it seriously at the time. This was not the first time a UFC fighter had been offered money to throw a fight. Back in 2015, Tae Young Bang was approached with a similar offer ahead of his fight against Leo Kuntz at UFC Fight Night 79. Tay was reportedly offered $90,000 to throw the fight and was later found guilty and sentenced to 10 months in prison. Morales was not the only UFC fighter to come forward. Vanessa Demopoulos, who has 10 fights in the UFC, also admitted that she has been approached. She posted on Instagram saying that people have asked her to throw fights as well, but that her integrity would never allow it. She added that fighters spend their entire lives learning skills and honoring the sport, and said she could not believe people would compromise their morals in that way. As more fighters speak out, it appears the betting scandal is becoming more serious. This is not something that can simply be swept under the rug. These allegations are extremely serious and can lead to prison time, as seen in the Tae Young-bang case. If fighters are throwing fights as often as some are suggesting, this could become a major problem for the UFC moving forward. This also raises questions about past claims, such as Derek Lewis' comments on Ariel Helwani's show, where he suggested the UFC was scripted and that he was encouraged to go out and get a first-round knockout, which he later did.
It's the scripted. It's part of the script.
What do you mean the script? What are you talking about?
Yeah, you know, the whole UFC is scripted.
What does that mean? What are you talking?
It's part of the plan, you know. So in July 12th, you know, they want me to win first round knockout.
So that's what's gonna happen.
Part of the script. Yeah, part of the script. So whoever want to make that bet, go ahead and make that bet.
Well, at the time, many fans believed he was joking when he said the sport was scripted. However, with all of these betting scandals now coming to light, it does make you wonder whether there was some truth hidden behind his words.